Hi everyone, so today I am here in front of the whiteboard because what I want to show you is how our decision makings can be on a scale from feeling easy to feeling terrifying and impossible. The reason why I'm bringing this in is because I am running a decision making course for 3 months and it starts in March. And you might be thinking, why do I need this course? Who needs a decision-making course? So today I'm going to show you how my decision-making course can support you, and also you might learn something new around how we make decisions and why some decisions feel harder than others. Okay, so let's start with easy. When we're making easy decisions, they're very much in alignment with who we are. We feel quite natural with it. It feels innate. So it's like we're almost born that way to be able to make these decisions. It's just easy. It feels light. It energizes us. It's generally those decisions that we make that are really quick, not impulsive, but quick in the sense of we know we like it. It makes us feel good. Not that all decisions make us feel good, and we'll go into more of that. But it's generally the decisions that we make that we know have positive feedback, positive consequences to them. So then we move to the easy, hard decisions. Now, these decisions are generally ones where we know it's a little bit harder to make, but we always get good feedback from it. So something like going to the gym, we find it hard maybe at first, but we get into a routine, a habit of it. It's in alignment. We see the benefits. So it can be hard at the gym to do a gym workout, but we see the benefits. So it can also be easy because it becomes part of our everyday life. The gym is just one example of that. So we've got easy, hard decisions there. Then we've got hard decisions. Now, these are the decisions that generally, if we're in a career that we don't like, in a relationship that's not working, it feels heavy, it feels exhausting. If we're doing things for others but not really taking care of ourselves, these decisions are hard and they're heavy and they feel a little out of alignment or a lot out of alignment. They're generally decisions that we feel powerless into. We feel like we have no choice but to make these decisions. And those are when we start to get into the then hard and scary decisions. Now, hard and scary decisions are more based on expressing boundaries, saying no. They're more the sort of things that we're starting to shift maybe the default mechanisms that we have more in the other areas of our life, where we start to feel scared to express ourselves. So this is in personal growth and personal development. We're starting to make different decisions and it feels scary. So I might want to change careers. I might want to move somewhere new, or maybe I just don't know what I want and I'm rediscovering who I am. So I am falling into this hard and scary place because there's so many uncertainties in this space. And so those are the decisions that feel scary. Usually our fight flight will come into this space. We'll feel anxious about it. We'll feel as though, you know, it's starting to get to the terrifying and impossible. So terrifying and impossible decisions generally elicit a terror response. This is a shutdown response. It feels like we freeze, we can't express ourselves. This can happen in boundaries, but this can also be our self-worth. So when we go into hard and scary and terrifying, and even hard, so we're kind of in this space, we're looking at shifting our identity. It's our self-worth. It's going into places that we've never been before. So when we're young, we create our personality, we create our identity, and it's around survival. So depending on our upbringing, what was valued, what was seen in us, what wasn't seen, what wasn't valued, will very much impact these areas. Now, if you're just Ella's down here, if you're making hard and scary decisions or terrifying decisions, and let's say you've probably grown up in a space where these decisions are eliciting a guilt response, a shame response, or a terror response. So depending on how you were punished and treated making these decisions. This is the area that I work in. So I work in the hard and scary and terrifying. And this is because it comes to your self-worth, your worthiness, your value, and also your past experiences that have shaped these responses in you when you're making decisions. Now, fear is giving us information, and we want to make decisions in alignment. And the thing around that is hard and scary and terrifying. We need to work through these decisions to be in alignment also. So if I want to step into a new business venture, if I want to step into my purpose, if I want to leave a relationship, if I want to rediscover who I am, these are going to be scary and it's going to be uncertain. This is why I work in these spaces. Now, here's the thing. If we don't work through the hard and scary and terrifying, if we sort of stay in the easy and hard space, because what happens here, if we stay in this, we are in our comfort zone up here. But not only are we in our comfort zone, we are also feeling physiologically, though decisions are hard, because we're not really listening to the body when it's exhausted, when it feels drained, when depression sets in with the hard, when anxiety sets in, because these are all signals that there's a misalignment. When it feels like we are dragging parts of ourselves to work, in our relationship, we're dragging parts of ourselves in life. Maybe we're not fully expressing who we are. So if we stay stuck in this top space, we will cycle in that because we're too scared to go into these scary and terrifying decisions and expressing ourselves from here. And this has very huge connection with how we were brought up. And that is why I take a holistic approach and give you the encouragement and the tools and guides and resources and structure around this area, because we've got all different types of things that happen in the hard and scary and terrifying. And that can be, if we do not address these areas, what happens is we will feel stuck in the same patterns. So we will feel stuck recreating the same situations over and over again until we start to make decisions through these hard and scary and terrifying feelings that we get when we're starting to look into boundaries, when we're starting to look into self-discovery, crossroads, career changes that we have, transformation. All of those areas of our lives are going to elicit these responses. If we're stuck up here in easy, hard, or hard, we generally think we're not capable enough, we're not strong enough, or there can be another protector that comes in like, I already know, I don't need support, I don't need help. And so we can stay stuck in that. So our protective mechanisms can tell us all sorts of stories. So if you're wondering what my decision-making course is, it's all around the hard and scary and terrifying. And my next video is going to be on the commitment of this change. So if you're finding yourself curious around personal development and you're starting to step into new habits, maybe a new you, then this next video will be for you.